Doit is a platform for making projects for any industry, from school to work to big companies. It also makes group work easier. It has a simple and modern interface, which is simple to use and can be used by everyone. While making projects, we can come across problems such as allocating tasks to people or just even forgetting the tasks through the time of the project. Doit eliminates these problems. It also brings extra functions such as quick data collection, and it helps us find people for our projects. Okay, so now we can talk about the functions of the app. When entering the app, we are welcomed by the screen. Basically, anyone can register to the app, and the only criteria is to have an active email, so we can verify our account. So in order to sign up, we press the button, enter our email, and a secure password. Okay, so now we've entered into the app. We can see the screen. At the bottom it says, please check your inbox to verify your email address. We go into our inbox. We have received an email to verify. We press go to website, verified the email, and we press continue. It sends us to the app. On the home screen of our app, we can see that we have a sidebar. On the sidebar, we have multiple options, such as account, friends, projects. We will go through each of the options. The sidebar appears throughout the whole app. The first option is account. We have account settings. We can change our profile picture, changing it. We can see that we have changed. We can log out of our account and also delete it. And in the account settings, we can also change personal information such as username, email, and password information. The password has to be safe. In the friends section of the app, we have an option to add someone to our friends. In order to do this, we can search for them. Even when a slight mistake is made in their name, we can still find them, or we can search by their surname. The system will also find the person we are looking for. We can request to be their friend. The friend request will appear in our friends list. After it has been accepted, there will be information about this. We also have the option to accept friend requests from people that have sent them. We are now in the project section of our app. The aim of them was to be able to allocate tasks between people, also to plan ahead of time. When there are a lot of projects, we can search through them with our search bar. We'll go ahead and create a project. The project manager can change information about it, such as the title or description. We will add a title and our description. We can also change the due date, for example, next Saturday. Delete the project, add people to it, or to start a chat. We can save our edited info and add a background image. After we have customized our project, we can go to people assigned, where we can assign people to our project. The people we can assign are our friends. So firstly, we have to request to be their friend and then assign them. So we can add our friends to the project. We are now on the account of our friend. We get a project request. We can decline it or accept it. To be able to be in the project, we have to accept it. We do not have any editing options as we are the member, so we cannot change the title or the description. We can see our due date. We can leave the project, see the people that are assigned, so that's me and the owner, and also start a chat. All tasks can be seen by project members. We can create a task, add a title, a description. We have an option of adding steps to help our performers do the steps in a certain order. We can also delete them, add any file types. We'll just use our background image. At this point, all our members will be able to see. If we want to limit this task to a couple of members, we can add a performer to our task and press save. As a manager, we are able to edit the task by pressing the icon, and we are able to change anything we want and save. We can also delete the task, change the status of the task, and after hovering over the profile picture, we can see our performer, and after clicking it, we have multiple options for a performer. As a task performer, we cannot edit the task. We can see the title, we can expand it, and see our description, our steps that we should be following. We can tick and untick our steps and see our image or file type that has been added to it. Also, task performers can change status of the tasks, whether it is in progress or it has been completed. As we can see, our task is now completed. After the performer has been set to the task, he gets an email sent with the information. We also have an option to begin a chat in our app. By pressing the chat button, we can type something. We can also attach a file. We'll just attach our background image. As we can see, our background image has appeared in the chat. The aim of the post section of the app was to make looking for suitable people for our project easier. To create a post, we press the button. We can change the title and the description, add a file, and create the post. As the post creator, we can delete the post and edit it. In the public posts section, we can see posts made by other project members. We can search by phrase. For example, if we are looking for a graphic designer job, we will write graphic, and then we can see someone is looking for a graphic designer. We can volunteer for this by contacting. After the author of the post has been contacted, he will get our information by mail. Forms are quick questionnaires where we ask questions about our projects or tasks. We can create a form, add a form title, and a question. We can add answers to our question and a file. In our second form question, we will tick the input field as well. This will allow put in their own answer. We can also add multiple answers. If we want our form to be public, we will leave it at this. Form to be private, we will add someone to the form. This will make it private. After we have added our friends to the poll, we can now create it. After our form is created, we can share the link to it, the QR code. We can also delete it. We can now solve the form. So we ticked multiple answers in the first. This means that we can pick both answers, yes and no. And in the second, we can write our own answer and submit in the form. If we go back to our form information, it has now updated. We are able to pause the form, which means that no one else will be able to solve it. We can say that one person took part, and there are 50% to yes and no. And in our second question, we have other answers, and we can see that our other answer was answer. Doit is a platform that makes organization and working in groups easier. The platform is a gathering of all the essential tools needed for creating an ideal project. Thank you for your time.